good morning. This is... I wanted to see what our walk looked like. I'm a little low energy today, so I apologize. This really is an obstacle, isn't it? Ah, the criminal. So many things have transpired since your arrival, and half of it isn't even your fault. It's pretty powerful.
Might as well go back.
I suppose I ought to talk to Mia. And that one.
What did that mean? Oh well. Hello, May.
Good morning, Alden.
Good morning. I'm taking it that you have a house outside of the inn now? Or just out for a walk?
Out for a walk.
Oh, really? I shouldn't have given you that out. It looked like you were struggling to come up with something. All right.
I do have a home. I don't live in it yet.
That's fair.
Not everything has to
Well,
be a ploy, Alden.
I didn't mean it in that way, but the fact that you think that that's what I thought it was gives a lot more insight into what the way that you think, May.
I suppose I'm still not over the fact that I think you have a purpose behind everything that you do. I don't think you're entirely
Well,
innocent.
don't we all? Innocent? I'm the most innocent you could ever find.
I doubt it.
Still, oh, hello, Natsumi. Still, I don't think I have any overt motives like you probably think. Or sobered. Not overt. Overt is obvious. The opposite of that.
Yes, motives that I'm not yet aware of. I do believe you have.
Yes. Hmm.
Not going in for breakfast?
Well, I'd love to, but, you know, just decided to enjoy the outdoors. Thank you.
Very well. Good morning, Molly.
Good morning, mate. I hope you're having a good morning.
so far. Enjoy your breakfast.
I'm glad.
Thank you. Have a good
Yes,
morning.
Rotten. Alright. You assume so.
I'm saying not to choose to get violent.
No, I don't. I don't want to hurt someone if I don't have to.
It is
I'm
not
mostly
them
around
that I'm
people
worried
that I
about.
feel safe with.
I don't doubt that you might have. What shop are you working at?
The magic shop is called the Wandering Maze.
I'm not really too into all that. All
I'd like for you to eat with
too
me
into
today.
magic, I suppose. But hope business goes well for you. It's something a lot of
Are you
people are
certain, my lady?
interested in. So
Would I
I'm
ask if
sure
I
you'll
wasn't
have good
certain?
business.
You don't usually question me. Suppose it is that time again, isn't it?
Yes.
Pardon
Sorry,
me?
my lady.
May I get you two lovely ladies anything to drink?
Do you have tea yet?
I'll have to ask Jasper. Just woke up. Besides that, in case they don't have it, any backups?
Anything but alcohol.
On it, water.
That's all. I am misunderstanding you, lady. You want me to get my own and go and get my food?
No, this is for you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Ohio.
Eat.
Are you not gonna eat, my lady?
I'm not all that hungry. But I'd like for it to look like I have. She's so good.
Apologies. This is probably the most basic stuff we got. You'll have to talk to management about order and some of the stuff you like.
Thank you. Is it tea?
Yeah, sorry. It's probably the most basic stuff we got. You'll probably have to speak to management, and get the real stuff you like.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a great rest of your day.
You as well.
Pardon me, Ado. Did I get you anything to drink this fine morning?
Oh no, I just make my own.
How
tea.
do you feel?
Alright.
I am feeling more.
Good morning.
It's coming back slowly.
I'd like to speak with you again when we're finished here.
Of course, my lady.
I can hear it in her tone. It is basic, but it's better than mine. I want to see the changes in you, so that I know when to detect them. I didn't tell you to get up. I'm gonna give you a hard time today,
Sorry,
Yui. I'm so
lady.
sorry.
Did I walk in on something? Should I leave you to be?
No. I simply was asking her to join me for breakfast.
I see.
Where were you off to?
Well, you weren't in the room when I woke up, and neither was Natsumi. So I came down to get breakfast and see if you were here. And then Natsumi said she was looking for you, so I let her do that since she seemed focused on it. I was sitting with Leto and Eka.
I see. I like to spend time on the bridge.
Supposed to... Would you have preferred that I had waited for you or come to find you as well?
No. I was merely curious.
Alright.
I think it's
Good.
good for you to spend time with your friends. Having breakfast with them from time to time, I'm sure, is refreshing.
It's a bit harder to do, being openly around other people. Here's a bit more comfortable.
I like the seclusion as well. I don't think that's what you meant, but that's what we're gonna go with.
But I do enjoy talking to Eka and Leto. Especially Eka recently.
That's good. What?
It turns out her and I come from similar circumstances. She agreed to be my family.
I see. I'm glad.
I am as well. I hope you don't mind, but I told her that she could also use the pillar that you set up for me.
Not at all. As I said, I imagine many will come to find its use. I will in the summer. The fall.
She did some sort of prayer for them. I'm not all that familiar with religion, but I think it was nice of her.
That sounds lovely. What?
Something seems like it's bothering you.
Just thinking is all. We haven't gotten any answers yet. I fear that if we don't soon, even if it is simply the name of the captain who steers the ship, I will be due to return to Hinode. I cannot continue to waste time when I can be doing something elsewhere. I worry that my time here is wasted. I don't have much of it to begin with. It irritates me.
I'd like to say that your time hasn't been wasted, but I believe our definitions of wasted time may differ.
I think they might. I have levels of priorities. It's been pleasant to get to know you and the others. But I have things to do. Things that are...
I see. Well, I do hope you find a conclusion in your training.
I have responsibilities.
Tell me, if you wouldn't mind picking a partner of life. You did mention your royalty last we spoke, if I recall. Correct?
You don't like them, do you?
Well, a lord title is certainly more than regal. What about someone of your stature aboard the Kalypsia?
The responsibilities that you have. At least not all of them.
Be back in a bit.
So, it's certainly the first of its kind.
It doesn't matter what I like.
Well, no, It is amazing how many lords have come to see it. Even I forget just how amazing the Kalypsia is at times.
It does to
Morning,
me.
Lord.
Morning, and guy.
Well, I'll take it. Good morning. Yes, the guy.
In the grand scheme of
Not
things,
certain how I feel about it, but at least they recognize my gender.
that doesn't matter either.
I was a little surprised that well, as you had garnered
I know.
not as much attention.
Good.
People are inside here.
I need you to know it so that I don't have to remind you.
You never had
Just
to.
double check where your hair was in, then right, yeah?
I haven't mattered my entire life.
Repeat that, please?
Well, you go in, and then it's right, yeah?
No, if you're looking for the mess hall, it's left. To the right, it can be our nurse.
I know, I'm only
Don't
kidding, I'm
make
only
me
kidding
feel
you.
guilty for doing
Keeping you
my
on your
duties.
toes, and it worked.
Appreciate the test.
But
You're welcome.
Interesting individual.
I also told you
Mr.
that
Elf, Secretary.
I want to help you.
Good morning. Speaking of elves, new face.
Morning.
Doesn't
Indeed.
seem like keen to
Morning.
I know.
That hasn't changed.
I have yet to find a way that you can be useful,
Interrupting. Nice sword. Something on my face?
and I do not wish to throw you into harm's
Thank you very
way.
much. Thank you. I did
Companionship is enough.
Sentinels under reputation.
Sword from Hino Day?
If I'm
in
not
that style.
that would be correct. As our regarding that, did you not?
Oh, if companionship's
I
enough,
haven't seen many people from
then
there until I came to the Kalypsia,
you're
so
always going to have me.
quite a few people from Hino Day here.
on their actual
We'll see.
Danes are quite common on the Titan then. I see.
You could say
Well,
that.
what
Yeah,
if sometime
more than I
I'd like
usually
to
see back in
discuss
Orzammar.
Whether you the name's Barney, by the way, should you need to address me at any point.
Right, I'm Leto Bronmore. I'm a gunsmith.
I suppose sometime
I see.
come to me when you're free and we can discuss
I would
them.
guess by the gun on your waist. Of course.
Yeah, I
I
made it myself.
Grab myself some grub.
need to speak to Natsumi,
Take a look at her.
Take care as to you.
but I won't be far if you need me.
Yes, there are far less lords
Very
aboard this
interesting.
than I would first have thought. It's a marvel of technology.
When you're done talking with
It's,
Natsumi,
magic, so
could you
there's a
meet
rumor
me
on
on
it, I
the
charge it with my
balcony
light
and
magic.
back?
Country.
And it shoots it out.
I suppose you
Yes.
have purchased it.
If you're not there, then I will search for you
Very
further.
nice work.
Really. Any country having
Thank you.
Kalypsia on their side.
Thank you.
Well, unstoppable.
Learning the runes is a bitch, but I love things like this.
The
Complex
runes are always
devices.
the struggle.
Curator has made himself so
Yeah.
difficult to come into contact with.
Hey, Alfie.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yes, that's the title that they've been
Come.
going to be called by. And that's fine.
Good morning to you too, back of the head.
Called the Kalypsia. Nobody really
She's a
says
bit
their
shy.
real name or anything of that.
So it shows.
Title even given to call them those.
I can't blame him.
Quite odd, but as I said, I assume
Morning, the both of you.
after all,
Good morning.
Morning, Jasper. Good morning.
Oh, actually, running on board.
If I may, this time a small awkward. You're something mild. You got some of this mead?
yes.
That's correct. Morning.
Hi, yes. Better
Morning.
for ferns better than cold.
You were wiggling your fingers.
I'm sorry, milady.
I'm sorry for wiggling my fingers. It's not something you need to apologize for. I'm simply making observations. What other habits do you have?
I'm uncertain, my lady. It is hard for me to differentiate.
Fine. Then I'll continue to observe.
Understood.
Rare that that one is alone. An opportunity, perhaps.
Do you want me to take that opportunity, my lady?
No, I have business with you. Oh, that one too.
Morning.
Alright. And there should be one more.
Right in here. That whereabout? No, it's not whereabout.
The middle one is something of a town, and
Morning.
the very butt end of the ship is a farm.
I can't read a map. Hold on.
I don't know which one it is. Fuck. What's behind door number 1?
Nice.
Can't see over the fucking wall.
You're tiny.
Have you done what I instructed of you? With the sun?
Yes.
Good.
But I'm not certain what to say, my lady.
That's fine.
Kinda just staring in the sun.
Well, don't look it directly in the face, you fool.
Understood.
I didn't think I'd have to tell you that. Perhaps I should be more specific. Days like this one, where we would typically renew the spell, are the days that talking to the sun will be most important. It is the closest to you that I will allow you to become, save for this experiment that we're going to be running. So I'd like you to take a minute and do it again.
Now, my lady.
Yes, now. I won't be far. Take your time.
Understood.
That was different.
For structural integrity, and they're also required for runing, because the crates will be given some runes by the runesmith Julian. So I'm preparing the crates to give it to you.
Did you speak to it?
Yes.
Good. You sound different. And there's more emotion in your voice.
I see.
To the best of your ability, I want you to tell me how you're feeling.
Confused, my lady.
Are you able to tell me why?
Why you're letting me speak to the sun. What will that give me?
Something that is yours. Freedom on a leash. The sun is a cornerstone of our culture. It's not something I wish to take from you, and I'm disappointed that it's not really been part of your life as far as I can tell.
But I'm not sure why you're giving me something of mine.
Because I'm guilty. I think that God would be disappointed in me if he knew how far Hinode had fallen. If he knew what I had done to our soldiers. I suppose if anyone is to see me as I am, then I want it to be him. I'm sure when the time comes, I will be bent to repent. I'll have deserved it by then. But I have things to do first. Things that I can't afford to die to. And that makes you an obstacle that I can't afford. Until you're cleared of being an obstacle, then I will continue this.
Understood.
Are you feeling anything else?
No.
If that changes, I want you to report. I want to know if you feel hatred.
Of course.
Things are going to be different today, though. I'm not going to renew the spell. I want you to get as far along in this process today as you can before I dreamscape with you tonight. I couldn't find you in your dream a couple of nights ago. I'd like to try and find you. I want to speak with you in there.
Understood.
I don't know what I'll find. Do you?
Not certain. I do not dream, my lady, when I am under.
Something else I've taken then.
But I do not know. If you're not applying the spell, I'm not sure.
It should go without saying that. Should anyone ask what it is that I do to you, you lie. Or you do not answer at all. You say nothing.
Understood.
If someone comes to me about it, or I find out that you've said anything, I'll have you whipped. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry.
Of course.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, that's really intense. Oh, fuck.
You said I was gonna report if I found something. For now, I'm feeling curiosity. What are you trying to find?
I suppose for myself as well, it's also curiosity. But the reason I'm afraid I'm not yet ready to divulge. I can't have you knowing that I'm afraid of you. What does it mean when your ears move like that?
I'm not certain.
Then I suppose we'll find Alfei now. After Alfei, I'm going to try and work some things with one of the Sentinels. If you're not going to join them, then I need to try and get in somehow.
Understood.
For that conversation, I won't want you there. But you can be nearby, so long as you're out of sight. If that's what makes you comfortable.
Understood.
And should I stop seeing you at any point, I'll assume you've retired to the room. And we'll conduct our dreamscaping then. They let the jester out to play.
Myself, of course, they only just thought of it today, so they're claimed to have been a human in Kashin who was transformed into a cat, but that they were a professor of philosophy back in Kashin.
Oh, I think it would be great to have in the library.
Morning.
Morning.
See him, you could point him in my direction.
Yeah, will do. We just got our workshop organized.
I just need the handle done because I'm pretty much done with all the metal work.
Does your sword need any repairing from yesterday's spar?
No, my lady. I already took care of it.
Another one I need to speak with. List keeps growing. She really is like a puppy. Elfie.
Thank you.
It'll make me feel better if you tell me you weren't waiting here this whole time.
Well, I did get up to speak to someone else for a little bit.
Very good.
I didn't really know when or how to give you this, but I had Jasper order it in. Supposedly the highest quality sake from Hino Day. I read about it in a book.
Thank you. Jasper, you said?
It's... Yes.
Of course.
You said that they should have a regular supply of sake now. But I wanted the first bottle to be yours.
I'll save it for a special occasion. I won't. I'm going to use it on Natsumi. Maybe.
Whatever you think deserves it.
Maybe for my father. In the fall.
I love this balcony. Quiet. There's flowers all over, and you can see the sunset off the side of the ship, and the sunrise.
I came here once in the morning, looking to be alone. I quickly found that Cedras had the same idea. I stopped coming here shortly after and found that the bridge was the best spot to see the sun. But the bridge doesn't have benches or flowers like this place does. It's hard to beat.
Maybe we can move some benches and flowers to the bridge for you.
I fully intend on having some placed. I've just not yet made the request.
I spoke to one of the sentinels and requested that they talk to whoever their captain is about revealing who's running this ship.
Hopefully that gets us somewhere. I'd hate
They
to have
said
to
they
pull
would for me.
strings. I hear many have been inquiring, trying to find out. but no luck. Makes me wonder if this is somehow a trap.
If it is, then I'll protect you.
Good. Thank you.
You're protecting me too. And you've taught me so many things. It's the least I could do.
I don't see it as anything you should owe me for, or anything
I don't think
you
I
feel
owe
like.
you for it.
But you've just mentioned that it seems as though it's a favor for a favor.
Mm.
I don't do it to
I
gain
suppose
anything. Lie.
I suppose I've worded things incorrectly. I want to protect you because I like you, May. You're important to me.
I'm important. Yes, I suppose I am. Keeping you here.
Isn't it
alive,
normal to want
out
to
of a
help
cage.
friends? To want to protect them?
I suppose it might be. I don't keep very
Well.
many. I'm not very good judgment.
I'm not a very good judge on that either. I've only made my first friends here, but I feel like I want to protect them.
Do you train often?
I study my magic almost every night. Especially with the shop now, I have to, at the very least, write down basic spells frequently.
Knowing how to use them isn't the same as being in combat with them. Perhaps we could schedule some trainings with Natsumi. She could take it. I know you wouldn't maim her.
If you'd like me to train, then I think that would be good. Especially with the
Be another way for me to monitor you.
that I'm under.
I think it would be good. We'll work something out. But only if you want to. I'm not forcing you.
I do. I don't think that you've forced me to do anything. As I've said before, I'm quite proficient at running away from things. I think if I really wanted to leave I could. But I don't want to. When I first got outside, the first thing I noticed was the sun. First, how bright it was. Then, how warm it was. I had never felt a warmth like that before. And I thought to myself, if I could look forward to that warmth every day, that's something that I could fight for. And then I found out that there were 2 suns in my life. Another one came along and took my hand and taught me a whole new kind of warmth.
I'm not the sun you see me as.
And I think I'm still learning about that warmth. It may take time, but I want to know everything about it.
There isn't much to it. Just a girl bound by duty. If you haven't yet, you should research the god Thassus. He is our god of the sun.
I've read a little bit, but I'll read more. Though, I don't think it's just a girl bound by duty. If that were the case, you would have wanted me to keep addressing you the way others do. But that's not what you asked for. You wanted to be May. You wanted to be my friend. You didn't want to be the girl bound by duty around me.
You trust me?
Of course. Of course I trust you, May. I trusted you with who I was and where I came from. I trusted you to stay with me and keep me safe and teach me everything I didn't know. And you've been doing just that.
I didn't mean to toggle fearful. I try.
Well, I think you're doing a great job.
It's as I said. I want to nurture this flower. I want to see it bloom. I know that it can.
Well, you will have to stick around for a while if you want to see it bloom. Is that okay with you?
So long as duty allows it. That's what I can promise.
Well, I think that this is a very resilient flower. If you need to step away from it, I'm sure that it can wait for you. Just the same way any other flower waits for the sun to rise.
There's something special out there.
You've said that before.
I hope I don't have
But I think you're the special one.
I think you may have said that before too. Natsumi, if you want to sit, there is a bench next to you. You're welcome to it.
Well, I'm not sure I'm all that special, but I think that I'm very lucky.
I agree. I think I've said as much as well. You made it this far. You have great company. Girl, I swear to God.
Company.
I swear to fucking God, don't you woo me over here.
The best right now.
You flatter me. I was merely teasing.
I see. I'm not sure I always pick up on it when you do tease.
Suppose we have a lot to teach you in that regard too. I'm done.
May, do you trust me?
Of course. I do. That's not a lie.
Alright. I think I have an idea of
Oh God. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
something I've wanted to do
I'm really fucking nervous.
that I
What?
didn't really know how to before.
What? 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 Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Can you close your eyes for me, May?
I knew it! I wish my eyes stays closed with my blush, but it didn't. Close yours again. you're not careful, I'm going to eat you.
I don't think that would be so bad.
It wouldn't. I can show you that it wouldn't be. Oh, fuck.
I'd like you to show me.
Tonight, then. I'll show you. Fuck!
I look forward to it, May.
Fuck! I'm gonna break her heart. Fuck. 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 We're on the trail for heartbreak.
I've just experienced that warmth for the first time all over again.
God. Fuck. This is gonna be so bad. Tinkles. Your hand is so little. Oh,
You're
visually
born
it's
too.
fine. Her heart is racing.
It says too. I suppose that was all the communication we needed. There's some things words don't say.
No. There are plenty of things that words can't say. Besides, maybe you don't know it, but there's a common phrase that actions speak louder than words ever could.
I suppose that is true.
You're going to be so much trouble.
Thank you, May.
As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing to thank. My chair! Squeak squawk.
Thank you for trusting me.
It was earned.
Morning. Perhaps you were guarding something. Maybe I should, should I?
Do you need something?
I'm just wondering, looking around, exploring.
You've stumbled across something quite beautiful.
I stumbled across a mistake. Wherever you've gone, you can come back. I'll be off. Continue your conversation, and I won't intervene.
Mm.
Good luck,
Enjoy
and
your
have a good
exploration.
rest of your day.
You as well.
I suppose I will. Anywhere else. This place was nice for the 15 seconds I lasted.
Is it because someone walked in while you were blushing, or...
Maybe I...
It's none of his concern. He doesn't know any better. You best get used to it, Elfie. I'm not really a fan of hiding my things.
I'll get used to it then.
At your own pace.
You think I'm beautiful?
Of course. I'll tell you. Over and over. As many times as you can bear to hear it. Fucking, I think May's a top. At least for Elfie. Was that inappropriate? Probably was.
I've always thought you were the beautiful one, May.
I suppose beauty dims when you stare at it too much. You live with your own face. But this is something I don't get to see every day, or very often.
I don't think I've actually looked at my own face that much. Occasionally I've seen its reflection in the water. But the water usually distorts it.
Yes, as it does. I believe there's a mirror in our room. You should take a look sometime. Windows work as well. Perhaps you'll be surprised at how beautiful you are. For anyone watching the VOD, I'm so sorry I'm squeaking. I don't know how to control myself.
Have you spent much time looking at yourself?
I'm a bit vain.
I, for one, enjoy watching the sunrise and sunset.
I do as well. Before we... I'll need to take care of Natsumi before our date, if that's alright. Tonight, at least.
That's fine. I've told you plenty of times. I can be patient.
Then I will finish my tasks, and I will see you tonight.
I'll see you tonight.
I'm going to consider that stolen since I was going to do the same thing.
Apologies. I don't mean to be a thief.
I'm going to hurt you, Elfay. And in a way, I suppose I also need you.
Oh, it should be able to make it out of iron, which isn't too expensive. I don't do trade very much. Usually it's just straight currency.
That I'm lacking.
That's fine. I don't have a number for you right now.
An unexpected turn in tonight's events. For sake of ease, we could say that I tend to our spell after. Whatever that's going to be. I'm not gonna make you stand there while we start that. So.
Well, not in the, but in the storage.
Cedros is next.
The actual building itself, it's just storage. The forge is all outside.
Well, let's call it that for now, and if there are any changes on either of our ends, we can reconvene tomorrow.
Yeah, alright.
I'm going to find him. You're welcome to split ways, but if you don't, then when I see him, I would like you to split. I'm not trying to intimidate him.
Yeah.
Understood.
Maybe you can talk to your very good friend, Cheaty.
We are friends.
Hey, hi, May. And
good morning.
Morning. And you are?
Not Sumi.
Not Simi. I'm Leto Bramora, gunsmith. If you need a gun, come find me at the forge, which is where I'm heading right now.
Noted.
Yep. Have a great rest of your day.
You as well. Morning.
Is he really loud?
Always.
Just checking.
Was he just as loud in your ear a few moments ago?
I maybe spent the entire conversation adjusting my ears. Good to know.
I was on my way to look for someone. I don't know if you need Natsumi or otherwise.
Oh, that's creepy.
That's a fucking rude.
Just the quiet whispered hello without realizing someone was there. Oh. No offense. Goodbye. And to answer your question, I have nothing planned.
Seems we're mostly the same then. Just looking for a conversation. Things have been rather quiet. Still no answers on a potential captain or otherwise. Unless you've heard different.
Heard of a guard captain, but nothing in regards to anything more formal or higher ranking.
That's disappointing. Very well. I suppose I'll continue the search.
Good luck.
Thank you. I would die for this cat.
Afternoon.
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 Where is he? This would be faster if we split. Will you look for him? Don't tell him that I'm looking for him.
I'm not certain who it is.
Yellow robes, dragonkin, young male, red eyes.
Right.
Carries a bunch of staves.
I'll go look around.
Very good. I will go tall. No. Not over here. Shame.
I did not find them, my lady.
Disappointing. There is no better candidate except for one, and I doubt that she will trust me. Would be fun to try, though, wouldn't it? The half beastkin, half dawn elf. Perhaps she's vulnerable enough for me to try. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll save it for her. And use Set as a backup.
Understood. I have not seen them around either.
No. No, they're both difficult to find. Unfortunately. My list of things to do just got so much smaller. I want to thank Jasper for the sake. He would know where to get it. So alone today. So peculiar. It'd be so easy.
It would be.
What are you thinking about?
I'm not thinking of anything particular. Just if you wanting me to go and do it or not.
I think it's cute that you think I mean to kill him. I do. I do mean that. But no. We would be the first to suspect. And bloodshed means war. And war isn't my style. It'd be a waste of resources. But I do want to talk to him. I just have nothing to talk to him about. But it's not lost on me that he is also avoiding us. Him and all of his subjects. I think it's amusing. Whoa. Whoa.
I'm curious about one thing. I have seen Elfie catch feelings for you. And she made it very clear. Now, do you have feelings for her?
No. She is cute. I think she'll be fun to play with. Beyond that, though, she doesn't know enough about the world, nor is she useful to Hinode. She can't bring us allies.
Understood.
She is someone else I'd have to take care of. I take care of plenty. I don't want to take care of my partner, too. Not like that. There he is. It's a shame we've already decided. And it looks like he's being dragged off anyhow. Perhaps I'll seek your counsel in this matter. Who do you think I would be able to flatter my way into for information for the Sentinels? The half-breed or the dragon?
I think the dragon would be easier, because I've seen a half-breed have a shadow near them. Might seek counsel to it. But he seems to be alone. Might be easier.
Do you think it's worth anything trying to gain the half-breed's trust?
It might be. In the future. You never know when you might need it. You never know what will happen, or might happen.
And before the Valinorian noble does the same? Yes, perhaps you're right. Thank you.
You can do it to both, my lady. To have a secure one in the end.
Very well. Then that's what I'll do. Shall we find if he's busy?
Yes.
I should leave you then, my lady.
Thank you.
Upshot, are you going to just simply let him drink alone?
Getting someone drunk already then?
Not my intentions,
No.
it is hers.
Isn't it only the middle of the day?
We have some early drinkers sometimes.
I had actually wanted to steal him for a bit. I promised to bring him back. Then you can get him drunk.
Perhaps you will get him while he is still himself then.
What? What you mean?
Do not get drunk.
This is his first time drinking.
Oh god. That'll be fun. I'll definitely bring him back so that I can watch. Do you mind if I have a word?
Sure, but I'm worried now.
You'll be fine.
Do you want to top off before we leave?
What?
A refill.
Sure, it is sweet.
You're a bad influence.
I try. I'm also trying to get him drunk.
My, I wonder what that means.
Shall we?
So, I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There it goes. A little boy becomes a man.
I hope you don't mind that we have this conversation in my quarters.
It's okay.
I just had a couple of inquiries I thought maybe you could answer.
I will try to answer as best as I can, but I don't think I know your name.
Apologies. May.
May? I heard this name before. Oh, well, nice to meet you, May.
You as well. You're said, isn't it?
Yes.
We spoke once on the balcony. It was a few days ago, though.
Oh. I'm sorry I forgot that.
It's alright. Perhaps I'm not that memorable. You're welcome to have a seat if you like.
Thank you.
He's so cute. You're a sentinel, aren't you?
Yes.
How has that work come to you so far? Do you enjoy it?
It's mostly going around the ship and patrolling. Oh, for now it has been okay, apart from the only problems we had was with another guard, so currently taking care of that.
Oh? What do you mean?
It's a guard being saying not so nice things to people, and at first he tried to use false silvers, like it was copper painted like silvers. But then first he had to pay a fine and he was reprimanded, but he had another encounters a few days ago.
So we're currently taking care of that.
Is this because you've allowed anyone to join your ranks, or...
I don't know.
They say there's a captain. Do you know who they are?
Yes, we have a captain and we have an instructor. Yes. I believe the name of our captain is Kestrefna Rayleigh.
I'll keep that in mind.
And they are captain of the Sentinels, not captain of a ship.
I figured as much. You're basically a soldier, a guard. Does it stress you out at all?
I don't really saw it like that, but no, not really.
That's good.
I know, today we started to try and help other people. Like I went to help Aiden with a farm.
I'll be blunt. From the outside, the Sentinels look like a bunch of fools. But from the few talks that we've had, both on land and on docks, you seem to have a good head on your shoulders. I figured if there were any of the Sentinels I felt I could talk to, it might be you. I hope you don't mind.
Well, thank you.
He's so cute! Let me squish his cheek.
And we're trying to get me better with Sentinels.
I'm sure. You've all just started, after all. I don't think anyone expects perfection overnight, but I'm sure it is not going to come very easy, the judgment you've received from others already.
Well, there's a lot of people talking badly about the Sentinels, but like I said, we're trying to get better.
I think you will. I think with people like you around, there's potential. I can't say the same for all of them, but I hope so, especially if we're going to be living here.
Thank you a lot.
I will try to spread good word. It would be a shame for residents and newcomers to have such poor opinions already, without a chance to give. That said, there's a criminal on board, and I've heard their shackles are to be removed.
Oh, you're talking about Low.
Yes.
As Sentinels, we didn't really get any rules about them. They are free to take their shackles off if they manage to. Yes, at first we were just told to report any suspicious activity that they are doing, and so far it has been okay. Everything we reported about them to the higher-ups was deemed okay, basically.
How do you feel about it? Do you think they're safe?
Didn't talk much with them yet, but from what I could see, they are working hard at the forge. So, at least they are trying their best.
They could be. I'd like to hope that they are. I have to ask, though, if it's all a scheme, a ploy, a lie, in order to help get the shackles off. Do you all have a plan? Do we have cells, even?
Not that I know of. If we do have cells, they must be in the lower parts of the ship. and I haven't gone yet there to patrol yet.
I see. Perhaps that can be one of the things that we put in place. Might be good. Anything can happen, not even just law. I'll trust your
It is
judgment.
better to be prepared.
I think that's all that I'm asking. I'm hesitant, I don't know them. But should something happen, I would just like for there to be a plan. I think that's all anyone would want. Are there any other alarming activities aboard the ship that you're able to share with a civilian?
Apart from the overguard causing trouble, there's nothing really going on right now.
I'd like to come to you with questions and concerns. And I want to know that if I asked something, if I thought we were in danger, that you wouldn't lie to me. That you'd tell me if there was something wrong, as someone who is concerned.
Why would I?
Guards and soldiers tend to keep secrets.
Yeah, no, if there's something dangerous, I will tell you.
Thank you.
No problem.
You've put me at ease, I think. I'm sorry to have pulled you from your drinking charades.
It's okay, it just wanted me to try it, I guess. I must have never let me drink when back in Solasta.
I wonder why that is. I'm curious to see what you'll become.
What do you mean?
When people drink, they change. Sometimes they cry. Sometimes they laugh.
What?
Sometimes they flirt.
That's bad. That's bad.
It doesn't have to be.
Hmm.
I'm sure you have people that will take care of you if you become a mess.
I hope so.
I think I'll watch if you continue to drink. Maybe I'll take care of you if you become a mess.
And thank you.
I'm not sure you want to thank me yet. I don't think you know what I mean.
I'm very worried now.
Has anyone told you that you're adorable?
What?
How is it that you've made it this far and haven't had a drink yet?
I don't know, but when I was back in Solasta, my mentor master was not letting me touch it, and while I was traveling, didn't really have an attraction to it.
Well, I can't say that what they offer at the tavern is very good, but should you ever want any high-quality sake from Hinode, I'd be happy to indulge.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for proposing.
Of course. I believe we still owe each other tea sometime.
Ah, I remember now, yes.
Despite my agenda, I hope that we become friends. You are quite pleasant.
Thank you, you are very nice too.
I try. Let's see. Have they abandoned you? Or are they still here? Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. We can go find them together. Very well. Shall we then?
Let me finish this.
You don't want another one to go?
No.
Shame.
What do you mean, shame?
I told you. I am quite interested to see how unraveled you become after becoming drunk.
And that again worry me. That's worry me.
I think it's entertaining.
Oh, Angel is over here.
He's all yours. He finished his entire glass.
Yes? What about me?
That went well.
Cannot say that I see a glowing mouse. Oh my god.
It's gone.
He's quite malleable. Very gentle. Easy, perhaps, to persuade if you think that he's doing a good job. Praise will get me information, is what I've learned.
Yes. I expected as much.
How are you feeling now?
I'm not certain.
Do you have any desire to push me off this bridge?
No.
Would you try and catch me if I fell?
Yes, of course, my lady.
That's a sign for sure. We'll place ourselves strategically. Hmm.
My lady. I've been trying a new spell of mine to turn invisible. Do you think that would be a good fit?
Am I able to see it? Fuck. Am I able to see it now?
No. I'm not there yet, my lady.
When it's developed, yes. But I'd like to see it first.
Understood.
Everything okay?
Huh?
Am I good?
I see.
Not dying anymore?
I see.
Hmm.
You know, I actually, I should have thought of it, I should have thought of it that way. You are correct, Paladin. I will. Don't worry.
Also, how would we become indentured servants? Like, I don't think that, you know, there's enough of us, right? Like, there can't be that many people down below that would be able to force us to do that.
Little bird knows nothing about the world. I thought as much. Little Lord is talking to the Valinorian.
Are you worried about it?
Always, I suppose. I don't know which nations Valinor has allies with. You may sit if you wish. I think it's paranoia that drives me a bit. I don't know how many allies they already have versus the none that we hold.
Of course.
We have a reputation to unsully, left behind by the previous emperor, and I suppose current empress. You're not going to eat them, are you?
I'm not. I am just studying this creature.
Very well.
Okay, don't get close.
What spooked him?
The Chickogriff.
curious.
Do you know much of the other nations, Natsumi?
I know a little. I know. Yes, I know a little.
Secondary objective. If I had had the dream, how many other royals also had the dream? I thought perhaps they would board too. But I certainly thought it would be more than Valinor. Doesn't have much interest in approaching you, does he? I have half the mind to rub you in his face. I will not. You look sketchy. I'm looking what you doing over there.
You think he's afraid?
I think his pride is bruised.
That is what you wanted.
Yes. Lords and ladies should earn it. He is not. I hope that he grows from this. The other elf is one that I'll have to speak to at some point.
Yes.
That was cute. Nice little look over his shoulder. It's nice to know that he's watching. Reach! Reach with your beans! Reach with your beans! Reach! Reach with your beans! So close. If you want to touch it so badly, then touch it. Oh, she's so cute. How did it feel? Was it worth it?
I guess... yes. I've forgotten how it is to feel things under my feet.
Don't ask. I'm going to ask. Do you miss it?
I'm not sure.
If I ask you what you think of me now, what would you say?
I think of you the same way.
There's no hate?
No.
Is there love? Is there anything?
No. No.
There's nothing?
I'm doing my job, my lady. I'm not certain what kind of answers you want.
Honest ones?
Then I'm not sure.
There isn't an ounce of anything. I'm gonna hit you.
You need to remember, my lady. It's a long time since I've had feelings. I don't remember anything of it.
But you know what I'm doing. Deep down, you know. That doesn't bother you?
This is what I was chose to do.
That doesn't mean you don't have to feel something about it.
I don't feel anything about it. I'm not certain if I do. But right now, I don't. Even though we don't have any feelings or anything. We're taught also to not have some certain opinions. We're doing our duty. And I am doing mine.
You're a machine. You're nothing. You mean nothing. There's no point to you. If I told you you'd failed, would you feel something then?
Then I deserve to be punished.
Take off your mask. I know that.
You want me to take off my mask still, my lady?
No. You failed at that already.
Understood. My apologies.
You still feel
my
nothing.
lady. I'm curious why you want me to feel anything.
You're not allowed to ask questions.
Understood.
This is your fault. You get to wrap it up.
Understood.
What kind of strain working in a morgue and with dead bodies can cause to a person?
Fair enough. I guess, we'll just have to get
Apologies
back
for
to-
assuming that.
No worries.
In one of the rooms with all the plates, there was a log on the table, so I assume we had beavers on board.
Yeah, Zimmerman eats wood, so it just piqued my interest. I just thought it was interesting. But, you know what? Maybe that's for Zimmerman, actually.
I'm sort of the opinion that your magic is tied to your soul, so that sort of bodes for your the memories of a man.
I hate you.
Understood.
You're going to bandage my hand, and then we're going to drink. And I don't want you to look at me.
Understood.
And when I go to the room, I don't want you to follow. We'll dreamscape tomorrow.
Understood, my lady.
Can sleep outside like a dog.
As you wish.
And I hope you feel it. I hope it hurts.
Rather rude of them.
I'm uncertain if they're speaking of.
Find bandages.
No,
Maybe it's an emergency.
I do not mind that if they were speaking of me or not. I was referring to the fact that they didn't acknowledge Lucy's presence and say hi back.
Ah, I see. Yes, I suppose that is a little concerning, but regardless. I await the day that you do see a victory, my lord. That is the one that I will sing about and perform for.
Well, I have been told that, and I've been knowledgeable of this for quite some time now, but I was reminded recently that, well, a hero's trial, it wouldn't be much of a story if they achieved success on their first battle, would it? And they were great upon the day that they set foot.
Shove.
Thank you, my lady.
Shut up. I'm not doing it for you.
Hello.
Afternoon. You're the worst drinking partner I've ever had.
I'm sorry, my lady.
You should be. Are you uncomfortable yet?
I'm not certain.
I hate you.
But
You can sit if you wish.
do you want me to?
I don't care. Did you hear what he said when we came back inside?
To drink?
Yes.
Do you want me to drink more, my lady?
No. I was talking about Elijah. He seems upset.
Yes, I heard. I heard.
Should we apologize?
Is that the right thing to do?
I'm not asking if it's the right thing to do. And I didn't permit you to ask questions.
I apologize, my lady. It would be wise to maybe do it if you want to use them later. At a later time.
Hmm. I wonder if his pride will allow him to come to us angry about it. I wonder if that would be more fun.
I am not sure if it would, my lady. It seems to me that he will probably go around town to talk about it. And get everyone else.
What was that?
I'm not certain.
Investigate.
Of course.
I just want you to hate me, maybe. Give me a reason to be afraid of you. It feels so irrational. And you feel nothing, and that's my fault. She could cut me down if she wanted to. Am I waiting for her to? Maybe. Is that why? Is that why I'm pushing?
Seems like somebody is firing a gun and showing somebody.
That's all?
Oh, Leto is teaching Eka how to use mana with a gun out there.
I see.
I've not been back on this side of the bar before.
Neither have I, but the bartender is busy playing with a little lord.
I noticed. He said that his eye doesn't hurt anymore, but I think he was lying.
That's okay. He can be a liar too.
Oh, thank you. Is this the meat, or...?
Yeah. Whatever's in this barrel.
I see.
If your cup is empty, get a new one.
I made another sale. 2, actually.
Congratulations.
Hmm.
I'm proud of you.
I'm still not entirely familiar with what the worth of some of the currency is, but I have... Let's see. Between the sales today and the one a couple days ago, I have 11 gold now.
That's quite a bit, actually.
That was the grimoire, and then somebody bought a spell scroll today and a medium-sized mana crystal.
Very good. I'm glad that your shop is getting traction.
I am too. It gives me something to do during the day, and well, I suppose I need the money nowadays, so...
Do you?
Well... I know that you said you would take care of me, but I can't rely on you to buy me everything. Sometimes you get busy.
I could give you a stipend. Regular flow. Anything to sustain yourself, at least. Fuck.
Unless you really want to... For now, I'd have to say no thank you to that. If I can't take care of myself like that, then how am I going to protect you?
With your magic, probably. Or was that a trick question?
I mean, there is that, yes, but there's more ways to protect someone than just stopping physical harm.
Like what?
Well, we come from very different worlds. Yours is full of things I still don't understand entirely. The politics and issues between other kingdoms and such. You want to protect your people. That doesn't always mean stopping physical harm, right?
I suppose not.
And I want to help you protect them. Which means I need to protect you.
You're sweet, Elfie.
How sweet do you think I am?
Oh, just wait, little dragon. I have every intention of showing you how sweet I think you are. Cue the blush toggle.
Well, I haven't known too many sweet things in my life, but this mead happens to be one of the sweetest, and I'd say that you outshine it 10 times over.
Who's been teaching you to play the game? Hmm? Or are you a natural at it?
I've just been observing you, that's all. And becoming more comfortable speaking what's on my mind.
I'll have to hide some of my cards. I can't let you win.
Would it be so bad if I won?
Maybe not. But I can't. I need to see for myself first. Consider it pride.
I've been told that I'm supposed to have that.
No, he's not
No.
here.
Even that dog isn't?
Maeve was back by my shop last I saw.
Understood.
I'll buy you a drink if you want one.
I do not have the money to spend. I'll just be taking a cup for water.
Very well. That one would be fun to break, too. So serious.
How many drinks are in one bottle?
I wish I knew. I'm more concerned with them going down my throat. That was a weird energy. May, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
I suppose I was just curious how many drinks I bought you.
You said it was high quality. Probably several. Stop eating my clothes. Thirsty? I suppose not.
Hi, Mia.
Hello. Could I have one of those? I was just going to go get some water. Thank you. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
You're fine. Sorry, am I not good enough drinking company?
You're better drinking company than Natsumi. She just stands there and looks at nothing. Occasionally touches the stone with her claws.
I'm not sure if that's much of a compliment, then.
To be fair, I haven't had very many drinking partners. I used to drink with my father. My sister
Was
doesn't
he fun
drink.
to drink with?
When I could get him to. I could get him to stop working. He was full of stories. I enjoyed his stories.
You wanted to talk.
I wish I had more to tell. Most of mine are probably things that would make people sad.
It's up to you. I just did.
Tragedy can be beautiful too. But I don't want to make you sad before we crawl into bed together.
Let me finish this and then.
What are you drinking?
I could tell you about the first time I met a cat.
That's bound to be exciting.
Lead on.
Well, on my travels towards Kashin, I would sleep in the trees to stay away from any dangerous animals on the ground. I'd never met a cat at that point, so I didn't know that they were good climbers. And I had awoken. It was a particularly cold night, and I felt something on me. I looked down, and there was a bulge in my shirt.
A what? A what?
Pulled it open.
I'm sorry.
And a cat had made its way up the tree
I
and decided
see.
to sleep under my shirt like a blanket.
What happened to it?
It eventually went on its own way, but it stayed with me for that morning. It awoke and yawned, looked at me with big eyes. Then it started rumbling. It was very calming, though strange.
Maybe it was a wild folk. That would be mortifying. But I bet it wasn't. I wonder who it belonged to. Or if it was wild. A stray.
It seemed like it had been a bit dirty, but its coat seemed well taken care of. Maybe a pet that had wandered out of a nearby town, a bit far into the woods.
You're fidgeting.
It also led me to a water source.
That was kind of it. What are you doing with your hands? Not to me.
stretching them out, my lady.
Hmm.
That woman with the bindings, she scares me.
She's a criminal. She should
I'm
scare you.
well aware.
Everyone is so trusting.
More than that, she mentioned that she was headed towards Alcatraz. Said she was wrongly accused, but I have no way to prove that.
So I've heard. Everyone is willing to give her a chance. But there isn't even a prison cell on this ship. If something does go wrong, and she was headed to Alcatraz, how are we expected to deal with her?
There's tunnels under the ship with grates on the floor and on the walls. I suppose that one could restrain someone to those if needed.
Even a mage on her way to Alcatraz.
Well, I'm sure that there are ways to handle it. My family was caught after all, were they not?
By professionals with equipment. I'm saying the ship is ill-prepared. That's all. That if they're going to take them off, they should at least have preparations. That's all I ask.
Would you like me to be prepared then?
Always.
Then, if she does something, would you prefer for me to disable her, or would you feel better if she were gone?
Protecting yourself is priority. If she is to be disabled, I would like the Sentinels to understand just how grave of a mistake that they've made. I'd like for you and Natsume to start training every other day.
We'll have to make sure we do it under the cover of night, since I'm not to let many people know about my other spell.
That's
It's
alright.
not as useful when other people know.
We'll do it at nightfall. We'll do it up on the bridges. I find that not many people go up there, and it's high enough for me to keep watch and observe while you train.
I see. Natsume, are you aware of my other spell? You've seen me fall into shadows, but...
No.
Shall I show her?
If you'd like. I have to see to something. If you show her,
of course.
Stay. I'll be back. Ugh.
Have you been following this since you were a child? Me. It almost seems like
Alden.
patrolling during the evening.
Are you right?
And then the
Fine.
next morning from 4 a.m.
Just
I
going to see
see.
the sun.
I see. Oh, I see.
Not that sun.
Concerned about it in that aspect, and that's
Not what I meant, maybe?
I hope to God this is the right door. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what you meant the other son, but yeah.
I thought that you thought that I was talking about the Lord down below.
Oh, well, no. I take it that you're not a big fan of him anyway, so...
That's a bit unfair, but no, I'm not. I don't know him, though. His status alone makes me want to... I find it repulsive.
I see.
It's probably not that surprising.
Not entirely.
What was that I was listening to? Walking past the boutique about... Indentured servitude.
Indentures? Oh, right. Well, CD has this crazy idea that the Kalypsia will... Well, the people that run the Kalypsia will suddenly decide that they want to charge us for everything, and that we're gonna be like owing like an outstanding debt, and that they're gonna put us to work down below deck. And then she also has this idea that the Kalypsia is gonna flip upside down and like throw people to their deaths. It's pretty crazy.
The second one is more
He has very
believable.
wacky ideas. Yeah.
Afternoon.
Evening.
You're not afraid of falling, are you?
No.
For me, not particularly.
That would be
to
odd.
comment on that. I hope you
It
keep
would be.
the other one safe. Sorry. I suppose I never introduced myself. Barnabas Brassbeard, Sentinel here.
May.
My pleasure, May. Good to meet you.
You as well.
Oh. Apologies, don't mean to interrupt. Simply checking up on any traces here.
You're fine.
Because of saves.
I think
Goodbye,
I might
Saint.
throw myself over the edge because I feel like it.
See you later.
Oh yeah? How come?
I don't feel like it. But
Oh,
he
my.
thought that never mind. It's not that important. It's fine.
Oh, come on.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of falling. I don't think I will. My balance is too
Yeah? Yeah?
good. On better evenings than this one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I don't like that you're so smug, Alden.
I'm not... Well, I can be very smug. Right now, I'm just happy.
Why are you so happy?
There's something about seeing you like this twice now.
I have half the
It
mind to
makes
shove
you
over
very
the edge.
relatable.
How is...
No, well, you know
How?
that will not accomplish anything. Yeah?
What makes this so relatable?
Well, you're a big, noble, you know, drinking like the rest of us commoners. Well, I don't really drink that much, but you know, you get what I mean.
You think that nobles don't drink?
Well, perhaps not in public. big parties, big events, galas.
I hate parties. How big of a
Yeah.
noble do you think that I am?
Well, I'm not sure, but a lot of things that you've said, I'll admit, make me think that you're pretty high up there. I mean, you mentioned that, well, someone has to protect my people, so who better than me? Things like that. Little hints. How high are you anyway, if you want to tell me?
There's no point in hiding it. You're going to find out eventually. But
Probably.
if I tell you, what do you gain? If anything.
Nothing. I get to know you better. That's all I've... Oh, goodness. Be careful.
My balance
That's
is
all I
actually so
wanted.
bad.
Really, from the beginning. Not everyone has a big scary agenda, May.
I'm sure you can understand why I might think that's not true. If I tell
I
you
do.
that Hinode is mine.
Mine? Really? How mine?
Empress mine.
Oh, Empress mine. Huh. Well, you're quite a big shot then, huh?
Hardly. I'm not well established.
Interesting.
And Hinode is in
Well,
disarray. So,
that does mean and change something for me, if you want to know.
enlighten me.
Well, it does mean, which is a pretty big deal, that I've kissed an empress.
Well, it's not that exciting.
Well, it's interesting. I don't think a lot of people
Congratulations.
can say that they... Oh, goodness. Well, it's not a big deal. You're just a pretty woman.
Shut up.
It's not like I knew you were an empress when I kissed you. What? It's true.
Did you have an agenda when you kissed me?
I wanted to kiss you because you're pretty and you still are very nice to me, and I had a good time and I wanted to show you. And to be fair, I was feeling extraordinarily brave, I'll be honest.
Look at him, he's so cute. You've been distant.
I haven't been wanting to be distant, but I've had to put up a lot of fires. I got banned from the Eye of Time. I had to deal with a bunch of things regarding law. I had to... I spent some time with Sed and Deku. I didn't mean to be distant. And to be fair, when you're with Natsumi, a lot of the time you seem so driven, like you're going somewhere and you're busy and I don't want to disturb you. Not because you're a noble, but because I'm not rude.
I don't go anywhere with Natsumi. Natsumi goes everywhere
Oh.
with me. That's the rule.
Alright, okay. Alright, fair enough. Understood.
And a lot
Well,
of
not
the time
everywhere.
I'm wandering. I told her to stay.
Like a dog?
Like a dog.
I see.
She hurt my hand. It's bandaged. I should have mentioned that sooner.
Oh,
That's not true.
I see.
I hurt my hand.
What happened?
I was trying to prove a point. And she was wearing a mask. You shouldn't hit porcelain. Have you hit porcelain?
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I have. At least not with such force. Well,
I guess so.
I've hit trees. I've hit the ground when I was learning how to fly.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. You can laugh. It was very funny. I was very small, and I thought, I'm ready, and then I wasn't ready.
Were your wings smaller? Did you have as many
Yeah, they were very
feathers?
small. They were fluffy. Yeah, they had the white, like grayish feathers,
Mm-hmm.
But then they went away, and out came these ones.
I don't think white feathers would suit you. You're too tan.
Fair. I don't know, it might be a nice contrast, but we'll never find out.
We could if you channeled your magic that way.
I suppose that's true.
Why are you doing that?
What? Oh,
That.
the head. Why just do it?
Is it a bird thing?
Well, maybe. I just do it. I don't know. I don't notice.
I'm gonna sit on the floor before I fall over.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh. We can go sit on a bench or somewhere else if you want. Oh, have you seen? We did renovations in the farmhouse.
Okay.
Okay.
This makes my stomach do backflips. Oof, fuck. That's not a word that I would use.
Yeah, that's okay. We're not ourselves when we're a bit drunk.
We're doing the flying thing.
Well, sure, if you want to. Come along.
Okay. I might get sick.
We don't have to. Okay. Well, you can just close your eyes.
Okay.
And hold on tight, and we'll be fine.
You're really smug about all of this.
I'm not smug.
You are.
I'm genuinely just happy.
I want to believe you.
Do you?
Yes, I do want to. If I jump, will you catch me?
I will.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay,
I
let's
knew
go.
that you weren't. Okay, here we go. We're aiming over there. It's okay. If you have to, you can. Oh, there we go.
Okay. It would be really embarrassing if I got sick on you. I don't think I would be able to stay here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you'd be able to run away very fast.
I just jump. Just jump off.
Yeah? Jump off the airship.
Yeah. Natsumi said she'd catch me.
Oh, really? I don't think that would do much good for either you or her.
Ugh. This is cute. This is so cute.
Yeah? Oh, you wanna come upstairs? Well, if you're careful, I can show you.
Oh!
Yeah.
Which one's yours?
Neither. I don't really like to sleep here. That's Molly's. That's Law's.
Congratulations. You're
Not
housing
really.
a criminal.
What do you mean, congratulations? Yes, I am. You better not report us to the authorities.
I don't really care. I think it's stupid that people trust her so easy. But if it'll teach a lesson, then so be it. And if she's good, then even better.
Well, the way that she's been acting, to be fair, we first let her on. Be careful now. If you fall, I'll catch you.
I hate this.
The way that the reason that, there you go. The reason that we allowed her to stay in the first place, I'll admit, was just to keep an eye on her, but she's been an honest worker and rather honest about herself. And overall, she seems like a nice person. I know. You're paranoid about everyone. But
that's what happens when someone tries to slit your throat. What the hell? What is all this?
Oh. It's more storage room. There's more upstairs, but you don't have to go up if you don't want to.
No, if it's more boxes, I don't need to.
Nope, it's more boxes. We can just go sit down.
That's cute. My house isn't furnished
Yeah,
yet.
no. No.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Also, don't think I didn't notice. You fox, you, and what is that about someone trying to slit your throat?
You know, nobility. If people don't... This is why Eli is... He needs to learn a lesson. Right? If the people hate you enough, they'll do what it takes to get rid of you. If you look really close, you can see a scar. And you can think nuts of me for me being alive. Unfortunately.
I see.
That's part of the job. And he needs to be careful. And now he has a scar of his own.
Fair. True.
I heard you get involved with the elf woman and Eli to some degree.
I got involved?
A little.
With the elf woman and Eli? Well, I was talking with Eli, but the elf woman? Which elf woman?
Mia.
Oh, Mia, not really, no. I say hi to her every so often, but I don't really interact much with her. What are you looking at?
You're lying to me. I heard you outside. We were in the library.
No, I'm not lying to you. What? Yeah, I was in the library, but that's not really dealing with her. There's other people working there, you know? I wanted a romance book. Is that dealing with her? I can show you the romance book if you want.
When Eli was being a nasty... cretin.
Oh, right. That's what you meant. Okay, yeah, now I understand. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean... I did see, and I don't agree with the way that Eli goes about doing something, so... You know... Yeah.
That's why? Did you get Molly?
No, I did not. Molly happens to be around, and she spotted them, and she did that on her own. But no, I did not go and get Molly.
You didn't do anything.
No.
You let it happen.
No. I saw that Molly was coming. And I knew that she was gonna act because of the gauntlets. I also knew that she was more than capable of handling it herself. I did not let it happen. I knew that it would be over soon enough.
I believe you.
I'm glad. Because it's true.
I can tell by your face.
Have you gotten to know me that well?
I think you're up to something when you smile. Oh, when your face is more serious, I think you mean it.
I see. Oh.
You're smiling. You have an agenda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? What's my agenda? What could I be thinking about right now?
You're giving me a hard time. I can push you out of that stool.
Yeah, okay, well. What then, huh?
This one's worse.
This is just my normal smile, I'm sorry. If it looks like I'm scheming.
Maybe that's because how I met you. You were scheming.
Maybe. Well, so were you. Human.
Hiding. I was trying to see if people were worth staying for. If I would be safe. I'm sure that makes sense now.
It does. Well, did you find people that were worth staying for? I suspect you did, given that you're here.
Well then, I'm no closer to answers than I was a week ago. If I don't get any soon, I'm leaving. It's very simple. I have other things I need to be doing. I can't keep sitting here doing nothing.
I imagine so. And you are, after all. And I do believe when you said it, and given previous context, that you are who you say you are. I am surprised that you can spare the time, but you are not alone in that regard. If nothing keeps happening, it's likely that me and Molly will just go back to the forest. There's no point being here, just sitting forever.
Agreed. A council can handle things long enough, but there's little of a council that I trust there. I just don't know who.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh.
Well, yes.
There's... There's a soldier from Hinode on the ship. A cat. Toka.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay.
Can I ask you a favor?
Should I... Sure.
If you hear
A favor or the favor?
A favor if you'll allow it.
Okay. I will.
I don't trust her. I think she's up to no good. Maybe not intentionally. But I have reason to believe that her supervisor would like my head. And I have things to do. And I'd like to keep living. If you see anything or hear anything, I promise to repay the favor if you keep an eye out.
I'll keep an eye out then.
If... If you double team, we'll find out. Somehow.
It's very hard, huh?
I don't need you to try and sympathize. Or maybe that's not the word. I don't know what the word is. My head is like a swarm of bees. I suppose there's
It's
no
a shame,
way.
huh?
He is really
I
pretty.
suppose when you've been in and around that environment for so long that even a gesture of kindness might seem insincere or a show of weakness, perhaps. It's fine. I understand. I'll respect your wish. I promise I'll keep an eye out on Toka. Come on, unless you wish to stay forever. Get you towards the center with the light.
Fine. I know you'll tell her.
You're mistaken. Especially because you told me in confidence, unless I'm mistaken. If you want me not to, I won't.
Which her do you think I'm referring to?
First one to be seen with it was
Molly?
the guardsman, the Sentinel Hines.
I don't care if you do. If you trust her, that's fine. I wish I trusted you.
Well,
Maybe I do.
I don't know.
More than I think I do. I'm gambling.
Well, I suppose if we get to spend more time here and we don't end up leaving, but be careful, then maybe you'll be able to find out whether your gamble paid off or not.
Maybe. My head will roll if it doesn't. It won't
It
matter
certainly
then.
seems like those are the stakes. Well, not much of anything matters when we're dead.
You thought it
That's
an
not necessarily
accomplishment
true.
to kiss an empress.
An accomplishment?
Would it be an accomplishment to kill one?
It was more of a cheeky comment. I don't really care if you're the empress or a noble or anyone. Or just a wealthy bourgeois pretending to be someone who she isn't. Because maybe part of that story was true and maybe you really are a jeweler from the shop Gemstone. That would be very funny, full circle.
I hate you. You'd get a lot of money
The point
for it.
is... Yeah? I have plenty of money, May. And even if I didn't, I'm a bit more moral than that. No. And you won't find me selling you out.
We'll see. If someone gives you something better. I have given you nothing.
You've given me plenty. Not everything is material, May. And besides, I'm also in a bit of a risk here, you know, getting close to you. I won't run away now that I know what I know.
You are at a risk. You're right. You've become a target by association.
Yeah, the point being, you don't have to worry about me. I know that you maybe don't trust me, or maybe you don't think you trust me, or maybe you do and you're not sure. But my answer is, you can. Whether or not you want to, it's up to you, May.
Are you going inside?
I have to look for someone.
Where are you going when you enter?
Where am I going when I enter? Well, I'm gonna check the band. I'm gonna take a peek at the tavern. I'm not allowed, but you know.
I just wanted to make sure we were going our separate ways.
Oh, really? Okay. Fair enough. We will be. I'll be taking a quick lap. If I find who I want, I'll be gone, and if I don't, I'll also be gone.
So that I could do that and not regret it.
I see. Have a good night.
You kind of expected as such, even though I've been calling you hopscotch this entire time.
Perhaps it was the last telling that made you decide to
Did I have you fooled?
not waste it. And it looks like it pays off.
Or did you look in my eyes and
Highest
knew that I
form of
knew?
luck. Now, mind you, this does not mean you should immediately just go and gamble your life savings away. But
Thank you, I guess.
it is at least the last reading has affected you. And
Oh,
in
it
this
is then.
case, in a positive manner.
I no longer need to call you hopscotch.
Join the bus. I don't mind leaving if that's alright with you two, of course. We're not your captive.
We're not going to stop you.
For that, I'm thankful, I suppose. No,
You
I know
suppose?
there's stairs into the back.
Here?
Yeah, I mean...
Right here.
Yeah, no, I think I'll be fine. There's a big splash.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Or you could try.
I don't think that was a challenge. Please do not take it as one.
Yeah.
Lucy. Have you seen Natsumi or Elfe?
Maybe in Tavern.
I was just there. Thank you.
Oh, and I'm not sure.
It's alright. Doesn't cast any light, but it helps in some ways. Where have you gone? It's so dark. Where? The rocks.
I am not a drinker, really, at all. Being drunk one day was not a part of the routine, so
People
I was very conditioned to never have alcohol, and quite frankly, kind of enjoy not being drunk.
Preferably at an older age, so we could travel together without having to worry about, snack breaks. And we'd see the world. I like to think when she died, part of her soul is carried with me. Maybe even in the sword.
Right. I'm sorry, sir. I need to go back.
Understood. Be well.
You left the tavern.
Yes. I did what you asked me to do.
You don't need to return. Do you know where Elfe is?
Sorry, I did not mean to impose. It's just passing through when I saw what appeared to be someone eavesdropping on someone else's conversation. How curious.
How curious indeed.
I saw Miss Elfay on the roof, going invisible. But I have not seen her since.
I want you to find where that man sleeps.
Do you need a lantern, perhaps?
No, thank you.
Okay.
That's your task for tonight. I want you to find where he just went, and I want you to find where he sleeps.
Understood, my lady.
Elfay.
Who are you speaking of?
I'll tell you about it inside. But not to me is something to attend to. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting for so long. I got distracted
okay.
talking to Alden.
It's fine. I spoke with Eka and Leto for a little bit, and then I saw Natsumi talking to that orc man.
Was she talking? Or was she being talked at?
She responded a bit, but very curt responses.
I see.
He kept speaking of having traveled around the world. So it was mostly questions about that. It seemed more like he was continuing the conversation than she was trying to.
That
And
is
I
to
did
be
learn
expected.
her full name.
Did you?
Himari. She told him her name is Himari Natsumi, but he could just call her Natsumi.
Very good. I was going to head to bed, but if you're not ready, I'll still be there when you decide to.
I'm ready.
It's quite early for you. Are you sure?
I have been working a lot, so maybe an early night is due.
Then we'll get some rest. Kind of.
I was about to say, I feel like that's a bit of a lie.
I could exhaust you further. Make sure you rest well. I could even
I
ensure
suppose you
that
could.
we saw each other in our dreams.
Investigating how?
That would be nice.
The
Then I will
belief
do
that
so.
it wasn't always a desert, that it was perhaps once ecologically viable.
Well,
I don't know if there's a place that you would like to rest your staff.
I can leave it by my bed like I usually do.
I'm gonna get us a lantern.
The Ashlands. It was just southern Solasta or something similar.
Still, the desert has its own ecosystem.
Hello.
Hello. It gets quite dark in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he was in the Ashlands before it was the Ashlands.
I'm sure there are those who know better, but like I said, they're simply studying.
It's rather dark in here, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Do you like the night?
In some ways I do. The stars and the moon are pretty. It's much easier to use my cloaking in the darkness.
I suppose it would be. The stars are nice to look at. But I don't think they shine as bright as you do. That was so fucking... Hello? Taylor? That was so fucking cheesy.
Well, they certainly don't shine as bright as the sun does.
The sun can blind you. The stars can't.
Sure, but the sun brings warmth. And its light helps flowers grow.
I feel like we could spend a lot of time having this cute back and forth. Or we could put
What was
it
it you said?
to the end with a kiss.
Actions speak louder than words.
They do. I hope you don't intend to lead us on this endeavor.
I never intended to. But I am eager to learn.
Then we'll learn. Just going to lightly push you onto the bed. Well, where's my bed? Where's my anything? Have you ever done anything like this before?
No. This is my first time.
If anything is too much, then say so. That's all it needs to be.
I'll keep that in mind, but I trust you.